Hello, my convicts and convict edge. Yes, it is I, Thekappaconvict, and yes, Rio went to sleep, so Oi's upstairs busy, so I'm going to get a chance to possibly get in this recording. So here we go, let's jump in and let's do some PUBG. So, what is weird about this PUBG gameplay? Well, if you look at the top right hand corner, you'll notice there's just 4 people alive. Just literally 4 people. Now, what I tried to actually do is, I've always wanted to experience PUBG in a first-person perspective. I've never had the ability or the chance to do this, and I've been waiting for over 20 minutes, and I finally got into a game, and as you can see, we've got just 4 people alive. Don't know why we've only got 4 people in first-person perspective, and why the game even decided to drop us into a game. That's kind of crazy, but yeah, it gave us a game with just 4 people. So I was looking around trying to find, hoping I could actually see someone I could shoot at the beginning, because otherwise I'd have literally no one to kill. So it won't bore you completely by me just aimlessly running around like an idiot. I will obviously reduce it down, but I just wanted to show it off because I've always wanted to play in first person perspective. So as you can see, as we drop to the floor, we do go straight into first person, which is what obviously does in first person perspective. I did take a little bit of damage, but that's because I was more interested in trying to find someone rather than just run around like an idiot and not actually killing anyone. So we got the vectors, our first weapon, and now obviously picked up the QBZ and just started to get ready. But obviously I spy the M14 or the M416, whatever it's called. I was like, nah, I'll take this one instead. I like this gun better. So at the moment we're going to rock the Vector and the 416 was our first weapons of choice. So just quickly looking around me, just seeing if there was all. I was kind of tempted to take the mutant, but we didn't take it. We did rock with just the M416. So at this point, I'm running. I know where one guy dropped because I saw his parachute, but obviously I can't guarantee he's still going to be there. And I didn't want to run into him with nothing, but I did want to try and get to him quickly, just for the sake of actually getting one kill in, because I didn't want to obviously not have no kills at all throughout this whole entire game if I'm going to have to put up with this. But I can't believe that the game actually allowed us to have just 4 people in one game. That is insane. And why are people not playing the first person perspective? It just doesn't make sense. I actually do like it this way, because if you've ever noticed the transition from when you are in third person to trying to aim, it looks really awkward. It's a very awkward transition. It's actually just better just to play it in first person than it is actually to do it in third person with the way that the aiming works. Because every time you aim down sight, you have that weird like zoom in odd effect, and then you've got to try and then aim and shoot. While this one, obviously you're already in that, you don't have to transition. Because one thing I've noticed in third person as well is sometimes in third person, it's really bizarre. It kind of sometimes doesn't let me lean. I'm not able to aim straight away. I have to spam it sometimes, about 3 or 4 times before I'll actually aim down sight or lean left and right. And obviously it's due to the game itself. It's just the unfortunate functions of the game, which is kind of either slow lagging or it just gets confused and doesn't obviously action what you ask it to. So here we're just picking up obviously anything we can. Just I wanted to be stocked up as much as possible because I'm going to get into fights and there's only 4 people left. I want to try and get to them as quickly as possible, so I wanted as much ammo as I could. Now I did hear the guy drive off in a vehicle, and I was looking for a vehicle myself and saw the bike there. It's like, oh, he's there, look. So I'm trying to kill him, thinking, yes, my first kill. If I can kill him, I've got one on everybody else, but unfortunately he got away. I don't know how those shots didn't register, but with just an iron sight or red dot sight, I wasn't gonna get too far with that. But you know, a bit of wishful thinking. So obviously using that, and I noticed the other 416, so I thought to myself, eventually, why don't we rock a double 416? And you'll see me swapping over to that in a moment. So just picking up more stuff, just making sure I get everything I needed. And I was looking at the map at this point. I do decide to obviously taking a vehicle. I think I might get a 416 later. I'm not too sure when I'm doing that, but I was just checking, and I kept accidentally knocking this over. I was like, no, I don't want to change. I just wanted to change the brightness, is what I was doing here, because if you've ever noticed, it looks so washed out, but trying to see over to that hill there is very hard. If the screen's really washed out, it's very hard to see things in a distance, but I don't want it to be too dark, because if you go into buildings, it's super dark and you can't see anything. It just really doesn't make sense in this game. So I do eventually change to the M416. I'm kind of giving you a bit of a spoiler there. I thought I did it there, but obviously I didn't. But we're just looking for that vehicle now, because I know if I can grab a vehicle, I'm good. And obviously he is the vehicle of choice, and this is what I'm going to choose to rock with at the moment. But yeah, I just can't believe that nobody plays this. No one actually plays in first person mode. I actually really like PUBG in first person. And this would really beat that nades problem, but obviously they've done something with the nades anyway. If you're not aware of the 6.1 update, now the bombs won't do as much damage to you on impact. It'll actually go based on the vest you're wearing. And then they've kind of done it the same way that bullets interact with people, where obviously so much of the bullets get soaked up by the vest, but obviously not all of it. And they've done the same with the bombs now. So I feel like in third person perspective that it's a little bit OP in a way, because you can see someone, they can't see you, you can cook a grenade, you can wait for it, just then quickly aim. You get that aiming arc, which tells you exactly where the bomb's going to land. You just throw it, and there you go. You get the kill. Easy. Just like that. You know, so I've always hated that mechanic, but now they've changed to put the bombs in so they don't always kill you. Like that, in that way, is a much, much better way of doing this. Anyway. So on our way. Pick up some more ammo. Accidentally pick up that gun. As you can see, it's like, no, I don't want that gun. I hate that gun. So I'm just checking what I've got on me. Mainly helmet and body armor is what I was looking at there. So just running around trying to find anything else I can use. And as you can see, I'm just checking the map here. And the maps were, the zones were coming in pretty quick. But here's the first guy. And there you go. He's down. Headshot. So at this point, I wasn't too bothered. With only 4 people being in the game, it wasn't really much point me looting that guy. And I was trying to be quick to obviously keep up with the other people in the game and just kill them as quickly as possible. It was so, one thing that is really weird is driving around in first person. I think for me personally, I would like the driving to be in third person, but when you're not driving, to be in first person. That's how I kind of would rock it, I think, if I was to make a game like this. Is have vehicles in third, but have running around in first. Because trying to drive those vehicles, especially the way that they've designed them, is really, really kind of awkward. I felt kind of really vulnerable going around in a vehicle. So just chucking away a few things I don't need. And obviously seeing all this ammo, I kept seeing loads and loads of 5.56 ammo. Which is not usual in any games, but yeah. So just picking up anything I can. Level 2 armors there. Now at this point I was just thinking, I'm not going to actually see anybody else. When is this going to happen? I did sort of like test out like I said before, you know, with the aiming, where I said where sometimes you aim, it doesn't work, it doesn't aim down sight. I was just testing that out there with the aiming and peeking left and right, and it seemed to be okay. So first person definitely works better than it does in third person. I don't know why it's so buggy. Let me know in the comments below if you have that issue where sometimes, especially if you just get out of a vehicle and then you try to aim at someone, you can't. It doesn't do it. Won't let you aim. And you can't peek either, left and right. Especially as well if you've thrown a grenade and you then go back to your weapon, you instantly can't aim. After that point, you've got to wait. I'm just looking around now for my ammo. And this is the point that I was saying. I changed to the M416. Kind of spoiled it a bit earlier. Sorry. Just pretend you didn't hear what I said earlier, okay? Shh. It's our secret. So yeah, now we're rocking 2 M416s. I've got a compensator here. I was just like, right now I just need to tank out both my loadouts and just see where we go from there. I was tempted to take the QBZ a few of the times when I saw it, but I decided to obviously stay with a double 416 because I actually think the 416 is my favourite weapon of choice at the moment. So just picking up ammo. So just trying to pick everything up I can. But this was so weird. And as you can see, no one else has died as of yet. I've been the only one to kill someone in the game as of at the moment. So I'll put that on my other M416. I have seen someone else do this as well before, where they've had 2 M416s and they actually beat me in a gunfight with it because they managed to swap between one and the other, and I can't remember what other gun I had at that time, but he did really well. So this part I'm just double checking no one's going to come behind me, but as you can see the zone's coming in so fast, which is fair enough, you know, it kept people moving. And obviously just being four people in the game, I was like, what is my life? And I wanted to record this because it was like, I've got to record it because it's the first time I played first person. You know, where I've actually had a game on console in first person and not obviously do what I normally do, which is just run around in third person and just swap to first person in certain scenarios. So at this point I was trying to be very, very cautious because you never know who's camping at this point. And obviously not knowing where people are hiding, you never know where they're going to be coming out. So as you can see, I'm just doing some more quick changes on here. Just bringing the field of view up if I needed it. So what my thoughts at that point was, am I too zoomed in or is my field of view not high enough? And as you can see, I've got it on the highest you can get it, which is 103. And I felt I was still too close, but apparently not. But it's so weird because the game actually plays better. I feel like you don't get no motion blur as you do in third person than what you do in first person. So I wonder if it's a third person thing. But as you can see, a loot crate, I just thought, you know, for the sake of trying, let's just try and see if we can get out of this. And we do. We found the AUG. Another really, really good weapon. I've not actually used it at all either, the AUG. And it's fully decked out. So I was like, hell yeah, let's, you know, give the AUG a bash and see what it's like. I've never actually used this gun as of yet. So this is the first time as well me trying the AUG since it's been released. Because normally everyone beats me to the care packages before I can get to them, or I'm always on foot because I can never find a vehicle. So I'm just lucky, obviously, it came across my path as I'm trying to go into the circle. So my thoughts at the moment was maybe they've gone to paradise because this is generally where everybody lands. But I wasn't 100% sure. Let's just take a wild guess and let's just see what we can do here. So as you can see, the circle's moving in again. I might actually not have to edit this. I might just leave it as a full thing. Looking at this, probably, because it'll probably be quick enough, as the circles are coming through pretty quick anyway. There we go. Pick up some more stuff. I just thought I'd run through this, obviously trying to get through the storm, because the storm was coming quick and fast. And I didn't know how to get out, so I just ran through the building thinking, please, let me out. I want to get out. I want to escape. I don't want to die to the storm. Because knowing my luck, first time I get to play first person perspective, and the only thing I die to is not the people, but the actual storm. So luckily I didn't. So just running around. I'll apologise if you can hear noise in the background. They're talking really loud. So I don't know. So just trying to figure out where people are at. Just running around. And I literally did this all the time. Just running around like a headless chicken, just hoping to find someone. As you can see, there was 3 people left. There's only 2 now. There's only me and them. So either one died to the storm, or he got killed. I'm not sure which. You might have to rewind a little bit until you see the 3rd person dying and just find out what it came up as. So my little boy is here. I will apologise, but we want to get this last bit done. So as you can see, just running around like a maniac. I'm like, come on. I want to try the AUG. I've not played the AUG, and I'm hoping I don't die. This is one of the things I was thinking of base camping somewhere. He's hiding like a little girl, and then I'm going to end up not killing him. And he'll end up killing me because he lay down prone or something in the corner. But I was determined to find him. I was like, I'm just going to run around the perimeter. I'm just going to run in and out. And hopefully I'll bump into the guy. And I'll just destroy his face. So I stood still to listen. Couldn't hear anyone. Again, just run around like a maniac. Luckily, because I've got no boots on, it's very, very quiet. When you've just got your feet, it makes little to no sound. So I knew this shouldn't be a problem. So I think eventually I do see him here. I know it's very soon. But have you ever done this, played first person mode and just had 4 people? It was absolutely nuts. As you can see, I'm just frantic like, where would he be? Where could he be now? It's like, come on. This is the last circle. Come and face me. Let's just get this done. No, let's not make this video too long by me running around looking for you. And there you go. There he is. So just absolutely shoot him. He tries shooting at me, but I take cover behind the tree. And I'm like, right, now's the time. As you can see, my terrible aim, but we managed to end it. And there we go. Hopefully enjoyed. Subscribe and like. And you know who it is. It is Thekappaconvict. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.